You see, it's things like this that really make me appreciate what they're doing with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So, as you guys know, we got the full roster reveal trailer yesterday, and during that same time frame, we got a ton of gameplay from a lot of people. And one thing that I saw online was Ultra Instinct Goku dodging hits from Kefla. Now, that's to be expected, right? You know, it's Ultra Instinct Goku, specifically Ultra Instinct Sign Goku anyway. But we saw him dodging because that's his thing, right? You're able to dodge anything and be able to retaliate accordingly. But this particular detail, I believe, has only been relatively shown in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, but they're actually bringing it to a game where we can control the character and utilize this ability to whatever degree we want to use it to. So you guys are seeing on the screen right now, shoutouts to the creator MaruHaky, but they were showing off gameplay of Goku GT versus Whis, and Whis actually has Ultra Instinct in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Now, if you guys don't know, Angels automatically have Ultra Instinct. Every single one of them do. So that's why when Goku was training with Whis was training them in order to be able to utilize Ultra Instinct. But we all know Goku's able to use it, Vegeta can't, but still, it's cool seeing something like this in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, because thinking back to the other like Dragon Ball games that Whis is in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, he does use it to an extent, but there are a few characters in the game that I think are actually able to respond or react that way. But apart from Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, because that's a single player game, obviously Whis is not in Dragon Ball FighterZ as a playable character, and in Xenoverse 1 and 2, Whis didn't function like that at all. He doesn't have Ultra Instinct in those games. And if we go all the way back to the first console game that Whis was in, Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z, he didn't use Ultra Instinct in that game either. Not to mention, in Dragon Ball Legends, Whis doesn't have Ultra Instinct. Now, I don't know why, when it comes down to making these games, they do Whis dirty like that, because again, he's an angel, he automatically has the ability. The same for Vados as well, because Vados is in Legends, she's in Xenoverse 2 as well, and she also doesn't have Ultra Instinct in those games either. I don't know why, it is what it is, but it's cool seeing a detail like this in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, because one, it accurately represents Whis, and two, we get to take advantage of this. Like, based on the gameplay that you guys are seeing on the screen, if you're attacking Whis head on, he automatically dodges your hits. Automatically, whether you're using your normals or if you're using Ki Blast, he dodges it all, which is really cool. Now, based on what I saw from the gameplay of Kefla and Goku, I'm pretty sure that this would drain away from Whis' Ki, right? The gameplay that you guys are seeing is, I'm pretty sure this is training mode, so maybe it's not showing it here or whatever the case may be, but from what I saw with Kefla versus Goku, Goku was losing his Ki. So think of it similarly to how Xenoverse 2 does it with Ultra Instinct and Ultra Instinct Sign Goku, but instead of it taking stamina, because we know the Tenkaichi series doesn't have stamina, it takes away from your Ki. But it functions pretty much the exact same way. So I'm assuming that when you get to like a sliver of Ki left, it'll either no longer activate, or if it activates all the way through, then you'll end up staggering you until you recover at least 1 bar of Ki. So, because I'm pretty sure there has to be like some sort of balance with it, but we haven't seen Ultra Instinct activated to that extent yet. So I guess in due time we'll be able to see. But I'm sorry, man. Like, it's such a cool detail, bruh. That's fire. So in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, we have Ultra Instinct Sign, Ultra Instinct Goku, and Whis that have Ultra Instinct. Not to mention that with DLC being a thing, if we ever get Vados into the game, she would also have Ultra Instinct. So to see things like that is it's just really cool, man. And there's so many other details when it comes down to this game that absolutely could be broken down, but this was definitely one that I wanted to point out, because I can already tell that when it comes down to online play, people are probably gonna try to use Whis, right? Granted, I know a lot of people are gonna want to use Goku for obvious reasons. He's he's Goku, right? But maybe Whis wasn't on people's radar for whatever reason, right? Because there are quote unquote more hype and exciting characters than Whis, right? But now knowing what he's capable of doing, like imagine like you're online, you're doing a team battle, and you have Ultra Instinct Sign Goku, Ultra Instinct Goku, and Whis all on the same team. All on the same team. And God forbid if Whis has, not Ultra Instinct, if Whis has After Image Strike. God forbid. Like, let alone just having like After Image or Wild Sense. Like, that would be crazy to me, because at that point, you would never be able to hit him. Like, if you have Ki, you stand still, and you just don't take hits. If you have a certain amount of skill counts, you pop After Image Strike, and you dodge everything. Like, just imagine how snapped that would be. Oh my goodness. Oh, or even in custom battle, right? Because in custom battle, we have the freedom of being able to make whatever scenario we want, right? So maybe you could build a story around Goku, you know, and Whis fighting off against, you know, you, right? And maybe one perk of Goku and Whis in like that custom battle is they have extremely good key management, right? So that way they're constantly able to utilize Ultra Instinct. You gotta work around all that. Like, oh, like, this is what I'm talking about, bro. This is true Dragon Ball gaming right here. This is real Dragon Ball gaming, bro. Like, the possibilities are endless. Just from the small details that they've added to these characters alone. Just this, because again, the small details in a game that has a gigantic roster adds up, and this is no exception. Again, we don't have this in many other Dragon Ball games. I mean, I can't really speak on like Dokkan, right? And Heroes doesn't function like that, let alone the fact that Heroes is over. But just, I'm happy that they put so much attention to detail when it comes down to these characters in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, because it's going to make for an absolutely phenomenal Dragon Ball gaming experience, something that we're probably not gonna be able to experience for a very, very long time after this game has run its course. So again, I'm so glad that we even got something like this in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I'm really happy that they accurately depicted Whis in this game, and in all honesty, I can't wait to actually get my hands on the full game so I can, you know, experience not only just how Whis plays, but other characters as well. Like, this game is gonna be absolutely phenomenal. But I do want to know what you guys think about Whis actually having Ultra Instinct in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.